Guys, I'm very happy to greet you all today. Very happy that we are meeting and that you know. First of all, I want to wish you the happy new year. May this year be filled with only successes for you and all the best that can come to you. When it comes to our side from the C4E, so we've entered this year with high spirits. There are lots of things that we're gonna do, and actually, let me share the plan of our uh, voice AMA session for today. So first of all, we are going to run a quick sum up of what we've achieved in the past year, 2024. Then I'm going to give you some sneak peeks of what awaits us in the near future and farther into this year as well. Then I'm going to tell you about what we are actually currently working on at right this moment. And then there's going to be the last part. So obviously, your part, so you'd be able to ask any questions you want. But of course, why I'm running the sum up, telling you some sneak peeks, telling you what we're working on, do not hesitate to nevertheless just write those questions or even to interrupt me while I'm saying something. Okay, so in terms of the sum up, we are very proud of 2024. I admit that 2024 has been a very challenging year to us because there's been plenty of how to say things that we goals that we had to complete, and nevertheless we completed them. First and most important one was the C4E listing. We know that we've listed like at the last time that was okay to list, so just before the summer break. I know that then the summer conditions that followed weren't that great, but nevertheless we are happy with how our listing performed. As a reminder, we are listed currently on two Texas and two Dexes. So those Texes are MeXC and XT.com, and Dexes, so PancakeSwap and Osmosis. So if there are some of you that haven't got the C4E yet, but I doubt it, I know what you guys have. So still, that's a good moment to buy the dip. So let's stock up, put into staking, or get ready for some more surprises coming in near months, right? Okay, so we've been listed. Before the listing time, we've completed several preparations, including the fundraising rounds like private, seed, or public, which have been supported by several launchpads, including, like, for instance, Spartadex or Engine Starter. Um, yeah, so this has been a pretty how to say, busy time for us. Then we focus on community building. As you remember, we've held so many of those campaigns on the quest boards. We've also had some airdrop campaigns. But what is most important, apart from the community building aspects or the KOLs that we've worked with, or with those rounds, is that we've been developing and building our products and building the traction for those products. So first of all, the platform for the energy communities, the energy platform. So the one that I just dropped the link for you. So this is actually the product that we've been building for a while, and in 2024, the significant traction has been gained for it. If you enter that link and you scroll down, there are just few of several plenty energy communities that currently are using our um, platform. The platform, why we haven't shown you more is because it depends strictly on the deals that we have our energy communities. With some, we can show you publicly, with others, not exactly publicly. So this is why. But nevertheless, if you notice those energy communities, so those ones, for instance, they're based in Europe, like example in Poland. So you've got the Niepołomice, the Spółdzielnia Energetyczna Czerwonak, Azo Energy, and so on. So if you remember, some weeks ago or months ago, we've been also updating you how much electricity has been processed through our platform. So this year we will achieve even higher milestones. To let me tell you, but let me just quickly check the report that we've had. What is our prediction for this year? I need to find it, so be patient, guys. Just patient. Wait a minute. I think I have it. I think I have it, or I will have it. Yes, yes, probably I will have it in one more minute. No, I don't have it, unfortunately, but I have like a forecast to up to 2026. Like the results that are predicted for the previous year to the end, it was like 6,500 megawatts of the electricity processed, and actually, um, and with till 2026, we are predicting that it will be around 49,736 megawatts of hours of electricity. So when you put those numbers into values of the processed electricity, so the results the, that have been achieved up to till the end of 2024, so like around nearly 2 millions of euros. Why the forecasted for the 2026, so they're gonna be like around 50 millions of euros. So these are pretty high amounts. When I find those exactly predictions, not just till the end of 2026, but till this year, then I'm gonna share with you on the group. But nevertheless, let's get back to summing up other of our achievements. Let me see. So we've also so with our focus on the community growth and development of products, and then once we've launched our token, so we've been further developing our products, especially Charge Era. We've kicked off our early access program, and if you remember, so several users from several countries, the chosen users, have been invited to participate in our early access program. And those countries included, for instance, the users from Poland, from Italy, Spain, or Portugal. Uh, that's the first thing. So actually, our Charge Era it's already kind of in advanced development. It's working. You can charge EVs, and you can allow your charging spots for others to use. You can complete payments. So as you can see, mm, so now we'll be preparing in this year for wider adoption of our Church Era app, while at the same time polishing the last flaws of it, right? Then we've teased to you the NFTs, which will be very cool because they will not only have the floor-based price or the cool pictures or that they'll be tradable, but actually they will have their functionalities in our Charge Hero app for, like, virtual charging sessions, charging sessions. This is something very cool. I won't tell you too much about it because this is something that we're gonna more precisely announce in our roadmap. But for now, this is what I can tell you, right? Then there's been plenty of collaborations which we are proud of. For instance, with the Fetch AI Foundation or Fetch AI themselves, we are very closely working with guys because our products will be powered by their AI agents, and they just believe me, they do their job, they mean it. I mean, those AI agents, like if you remember, we've showed you the case with the Charge Era in the past of how those AI agents will work. But yes, but that's the collaboration we are very proud of, our flagship collaboration, I would say. But then we've got other interesting partnerships, for instance, with GameSwift, with Foundation, with Rockaway, Green Cell, with then with couple of even recent partners like not from this year, but for example,
أعوذ
let
من
me,
الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم.
sorry, I need to mute one of you. Has probably forgot not to mute microphone. Um,
الرحمن الرحيم مالك.
okay, just give me a second. Like example with the pin union.
بسم الله الرحمن
Okay, now. Okay, no problem. The guy's been muted. Okay, what I've been talking about partnerships. So yeah, so for instance, the recent ones, if you remember the Deepin Union with IQWiki, if you remember, or even from the beginning of this year that we've had like with Orbler or with big ecosystem, like I believe that in the last month or last 30 days or maybe a little longer, we've had like 5 or 6 new partnerships. So this is also the front that we are working on intensively. Yeah. So this is in terms of what we've achieved in the past year. I could keep going on and on about what we've done, but in general, um, as you can see, so we are developing our ecosystem, we are building. We know that the market swings have not been that favorable, but nevertheless, we are here, we are building, and we will expand it bigger and create better conditions for the token growth overall. I know what is important, and I haven't mentioned about what we've achieved in the past year. We, of course, kickstarted the ambassadors and recruits programs, which we are very proud of because they've been successful. You, our dear ambassadors and recruits, you are very active, and we are very grateful for all of your contributions. So yeah. And I think in terms of our past year achievements, that sums it up. Now let's move to other points of our today's voice session. So another point is that I will give you some sneak peeks. Now, guys, our roadmap for this year is receiving the last, like polishing sessions. So we will reveal it in the coming days. But for now, before we officially reveal the roadmap, I can tell you some sneak peeks from it. For instance, let me tell you. For instance, let me start what we will be doing with Fetch AI. If you remember, Fetch AI recently released an article about how Fetch AI agents will work in our products. So first of all, there's gonna be mm, AI enable. First of all, there's gonna be. Let me just get back with those names. Okay, apologies. 1 minute. Here. Okay. First of all, there's gonna be AI-enabled energy communities. Then, of course, they charge ERA AI agents. So something which we've communicated to you since, I believe, June or July of the previous year, and personalized energy advisor. So first of all, what's AI-enabled energy communities? So actually, our energy platform will be leveraging FH AI's AI agents to create AI-enabled energy communities where users will collectively manage, share, and trade renewable energy. So actually, those AI agents on our energy platform for the energy communities, they will have several roles, like they will optimize the energy usage, they will have a role in the incentivization to reward users contributing to community energy production. They will help in energy community management, and of course, they will also have their roles in peer-to-peer energy trading. Then the Charge Era AA agents. So those AA agents in Charge Era, they will, to remind you what they will do. So imagine that you need to charge your EV before some journey you have. So you can ask, for instance, such AI agent, what would be the best charging strategy? So AI agent will tell you that, for instance, based on your EV model, based on the distance that you need to travel and the time when you need to start your travel, based on the battery status, weather conditions, and charging spot, and other factors, it will devise for you the best charging plan, tell you how to charge, or maybe during your journey to make such stops. This is something very cool. Yeah. And the third one that is probably very new to you, so personalized energy advisor. So actually, the personalized energy advisor solution that will use those AI agents to deliver the customized energy optimization plans for individual users, promoting smarter energy consumption and community integration. So actually, it will be a kind of like an energy advisor that works in all or most of our products, right? A kind of like a tool that mm, makes makes a kind of like overseeing. But this development is planned like for the second half of this year. The charge era AI agents are also planned for the second half of this year, and AI-enabled energy communities are planned for the first half of this year. Of other sneak peeks that I can tell you is what we've announced in 2024 is that we are working over the C4E Treasury Ranch. So the Treasury Ranch is a very cool feature. Imagine that we've got apologies. I think like someone was unmuted. So the C4E Treasury will be a very crucial part of our ecosystem. It is aimed to foster the expansion and the of presence and adoption rate of our project in decentralized energy and e-mobility markets. So imagine the treasury like a literal kind of how to call bag, however you call it. But from one side, for every mm, let me remember megawatts of electricity. If I'm not with megawatts, how they are gigawatts of electricity. Corresponding one C4E token could be translated uh, into adding to the treasury, right? So the more electricity we process, the more we will uh, input into that treasury. Then, for the governance sessions, in which we submit the proposals or your proposals that are submitted, we all will vote whether to spend those collected funds in the treasury on such goals. But to be honest with you, so those goals will include, for instance, the marketing initiatives, development initiatives, and many other initiatives that will have one main goal is to propel our project to uh, new heights, right? So this is something very cool. Now, there are more things that obviously will happen in this year, but which I cannot tell you right now. But if you guys knew what is the roadmap for this year, then you exactly, and I only told you some sneak peeks. So I'm sure 100% you'd be feeling very bullish. Yeah. Now let's move to the third part. So I will shortly tell you what we are working on right now at this moment. As you know, the new year just has started, so everyone's going back to work. But nevertheless, we are not just in that mode. We've started strongly with more developments at the side of the energy platform. So this is what is happening on the marketing side. So we are modifying our ambassadors and recruits programs, and respectively on each of them, we'll be informing of the changes. Then we are also preparing for more marketing initiatives that will come in the near days and weeks. There's gonna be also some new part that you may see more of the community proposed initiatives taking place on our socials, and not only. We are also thinking for this first half of the year about community growing initiatives, including the Questboard initiative. So that's going to be something very interesting. Uh, I can assure you about that. But now, coming back to our voice session, I believe that now the floor is yours. So I am here all yours. So you can ask me anything you'd like to know. Come on, guys. You can write me the questions, or you can try with your microphone, or with your, microphones. I think there was some German question. Sorry, I don't speak German. You need to translate for me, sir. Yes, Charge Era will be available in Europe once it is released publicly. So actually, first we want the Charger to be available in European countries, and when we move towards the Asian countries and other markets that require more of the preparations in terms of example, some law compatibilities and other matters like or infrastructure questions. Very cool, guys. I'm waiting for more questions. Don't be afraid to write or don't be afraid to ask with your mics on. Now, yeah,
Yeah,
South
hello.
Korea is a very interesting. Oh, hello. Hi, hi.
Yeah, yeah, good day. So my question is, does C4E plan to like expand into other chains, apart more chains actually than Cosmos and BSC for now? So are there any plans to like expand to other chains?
Hey, bro, it's a very good question. Yes, we are definitely open to expanding to new chains. With new chains also mean more potential users, more visibility, more tradabilities. As you can see, we are multi-chain not without reason. We've been multi-chain because we have open minds for expanding to more chains, and this is what I'm sure will definitely happen in the future. Hope this answers your question. Now, I can see already some other questions on the group. Will there be a new listing this year for the C4E? Well, I can't tell you yes or no. This is the part that I will let for you to guess. But what I can tell you is that you should also watch out closely for our roadmap once it's released publicly. The question from Weasel is the same for energy communities. South Korea is generally very open to new technologies, so this should definitely not be neglected. Exactly, yes, it is. It is the same, I believe, for the energy communities or with any other products that we'll be introducing to the publicity. Just depends, of course, with individual schedules of each of our products, how they are introduced, where, to which markets, and with what timing. Binance listing this year. I don't know. Yeah, when Binance, sir, when Binance. Okay, that's a very nice question. That's a very good question. How do you ensure that C4E stands out from the crowd of hundreds of other deepin projects and that people take a notice of us? Experience has shown that this is very difficult without the necessary channels. Can you already say something about your strategy? You said that we will launch initiatives locally on our socials, but we need. Yes, I fully agree with you, bro. But first of all, let me tell you something about the Deepin. As you can see, Deepin narrative has been less favorable these days, but we are also strongly focusing on AI and narrative. We believe that the AI is the new hot topic in the space. Actually, not that new, but a topic that will be hot for a longer time. So, first of all, with the narrative, we want to focus much more on the AI side. Secondly, yes, we definitely want to expand our reach not only through the initiatives that are held on our socials, but with new collaborations, with new partners, with new campaigns to acquire users, with promos, with KOLs. Yes, so definitely, and of course, with when the right time comes for each of the products, so the targeted campaigns for the users acquisitions. I hope it answered your question, bro. Pre-order a custom Lambo made with C4E logo for me. Good one. Okay, come on, guys. I'm waiting for your questions. I'm here for you. Yes, are there any measurable outcomes in terms of green energy adoption or efficiency, sir? Yes, let me just revert back to one report that I just had a few minutes ago in front of my eyes, the one that I told you the predictions, to remind you how much of the electricity has been processed. And I also got the other stats as well there. So let me share with you. Give me just 1 minute. So according to the report that we had, like over 6,500 megawatts of electricity has been processed up to the end of 2024 with, now listen carefully, 2,600 tons of CO2 carbon offset, right? So that CO2 that our solutions actually had impact on reducing, right? So that's very cool. When NFT launch? Soon. But seriously, watch out for our socials and the info. I know we've announced that there's gonna be the NFTs, and I believe few activities regarding the whitelist have been held, and more of those activities will come in the future. That I can assure you. So also watch out for the chance to grab more of those NFTs. Okay, I can see. Then Weasel. Agreed with the AI topic. You absolutely have to push this. Fetch AI supports and is already doing well. Of course, they are our great partners, and we have planned more activities together with them. So there's gonna be more, how to say, on the horizon with the Fetch AI. Will the NFTs come in rarity? Regarding the NFTs, more info will be revealed in the proper time, bro. What I can tell you is that I wish that you could see them, but they look extremely cool in my eyes. I just said about NFT campaigns, there's going to be more of those whitelist occasions. So I'm sure that you will not be left out. There will be more chances to gain more. So no worries about it. Hi, Maros. No problem. It's been also a bit laggy for me at the beginning. I've been, like muted for 5 minutes, and I didn't know until I've just checked, and I've been, talking to myself. But to sum up very shortly, first we've summed up our achievements in 2024. Then we went through some sneak peeks of what awaits us in the near months or this year. Then we but not yet the whole roadmap, right? Because the whole roadmap we will announce in the coming days. Then we've been through what we've been currently working on, and right now we are answering your questions, guys. Oops, I think the protectron accidentally removed your message. Probably there was a link in it. Magna Carter, you can DM me. I will, or you can DM Simon or other moderators or community managers, and they will paste on the chat your question. How is C4E navigating the regulatory landscape, especially with the increasing scrutiny of blockchain? Um, Actually, we pay very close attention to our solutions in with the compliance to local markets. Uh, this is not a secret, but we've got dedicated lawyers teams which are working on ensuring that our solutions are fully compatible with the local regulations. So this is how we are ensuring the compliancy. Are there any plans to expand outside Europe? Yes. Regarding the timing, I don't know yet, but once I know more precise timing in Asia, because what you ask is about the products, right? So, so at that time, of course, we will let you know as soon as possible, guys. What other benefits will you initiate for the token holders, e.g., booster pools? Would it be similar initiatives to increase liquidity? Possibly, I can't tell you right now at this session, but possibly yes, we are open to more boosters, more activities, um, more like whitelist of NFTs. There are many options at the table. Yes, I can provide you with the features after the MA session, but please specify what features would you like to know. That will help you me much to answer your question. Okay, in the meanwhile, let me check if Magna sent me a DM or not. Not yet. Okay. Okay, I think I received. Yes, CO2 on megawatts. Okay, I will share with you guys after this session, the one with what what's the what is the estimate what we've achieved till the end of 2024. Okay, or I can even write now. Right now, it's not a problem. It's not a secret. So actually, this is the big number, and this is another big number. Something we are these two numbers we are very proud of. Uh, okay, when you ask about the current user base of C4E, what do you mean? Like, you mean the token holders? Do you mean like products users? Do you mean like combined? Because when it's like, combined or product users or the token holders, but I would have to check or even ask the team to combine those numbers. Because those are not so small numbers, of those products. So I think I better answered with the megawatt of with those megawatts, right? Because those megawatts answer the electricity process through our energy platform, and also through the charge era within the early access program. I think this is the better answer to your question. Okay, Magna, I'm checking your DM. Mm, okay. Can we expect a Sifuri AA, and if it's possible to elicit AI into the Sifuri to bring about? Yes, of course. Those AI agents, they will bring you a unique user experience. This is what will happen with the charge era, uh, or with the energy communities. This is what they are all about. Now, just give me a minute. Okay, guys, I'm back to you. Apologies. Let me see more. Have you planned a governance voting where people could vote on whether an tonight burn function should be implemented? Yeah, that's a very good question. Maybe there's gonna be such a governance session. Let me remind, and let me ask the team about it, and I will get back with more details regarding this question to you. You're welcome, Davina. Okay. So, any more questions, guys? Let's give it like two or three more questions because it's extremely late in my time zone. It's like nearly 9 p.m. um, transaction taxes. Let me ask our team. But remember, guys, there's the Commonwealth where you can propose your ideas for the governance sessions or even push it with fellow community members here. Then that's gonna also bring it to our attention, right? Uh, Actually, this is the part that we're gonna. Uh, this is the part that's gonna be quite important, right? But we'll be also pushing in the near weeks regarding the Commonwealth, because, or maybe we could find another simpler mean of how we can arrange the, governance proposal sessions. This is actually something that I will discuss with the team. Mm, yeah, this is quite interesting. Implementing a low tax and then burning the tokens. But actually, this is an open question. You kept asking me, so I will ask you right now. So, what do you think if we had a small tax on the token and then we used the tax, for example, for our treasury fund or for burn sessions? What do you think about it, guys? Would it be a good idea or not? The tax, I mean. Okay. What is the C4E team looking forward to achieve with the two partnerships already in 2025? Okay, let it be not the last question, but the question before the last question for today. So choose your last poison carefully, guys. As you remember, so our recent partnerships, the first one being the big, with big ecosystem, and the second one's been with Orbler. So actually, those two partnerships are aimed at more like a community growth and increasing the awareness of people regarding our project. So with the big ecosystem, we'll be holding combined community growing activities, and we'll also be integrated into the big ecosystem educational platform and their network academy when it comes regarding to the Olbrer. So we'll be holding the community growing initiatives, right? And some other cross marketing activities. Because you see, guys, we've got different kinds of partnerships. We've got the partnerships that are strictly technical. We've got the partnerships which can be the mix of the BD, marketing, and technical side. Then we've got the partnerships that are like marketing and community growth dedicated, but of course open to the side of as well technical of BD, right? So this is the case of those two recent ones. They are aimed more of growing the awareness about our project and its ecosystem, and also at growing our community counts and engagement and the user base. Oof, done with my questions. Okay, to count to your counter question, we decided I think it has to be decided depending on the situation. Use it for treasury and marketing when something is planned, or burn it when things are quiet or the chat needs to be supported. Yes, this is something very cool. I like it. Yeah, you're done with your questions, but actually, still one more question is possible, guys. Who's quicker? That person wins the chance to ask me. anything you want. The last question. Come on. Okay, so I think so I think guys that's it for today. Hmm. Once again, I'm very happy how that we could catch up on this voice session together. You're an incredible community. Mm, You're an incredible community, and we are all very proud of you. We want to wish you all the best in this 2025. May all your dreams come true, and may you have the very successful year and filled with the green color, green color on the charts, because this is what we all want. And of course, the year filled with using our products, because what they will bring, that it's gonna be something really amazing. And we just can't wait to show you that. As a reminder, we will publish the recording of this voiced session in the coming days. So once again, thank you so much to all of you. Wishing you a great day today, be it the morning, afternoon, or evening which you're having in your place, your time zones, doesn't matter. And a happy new year, happy 2025. May this year be filled with the green color on charts. Now, Platypus King, Roger out.